Hey there, my name is Ricky Hayes, and today I'm going to be speaking about why Shopify is the best e-commerce platform for your brand in 2023. Now, these reasons will help you further understand why Shopify is under increasing competition, continuing to stay at number one. It is very important to understand these so that to make sure that long-term you have a platform that works for you. So let's jump straight into it. Hey there, so let's jump into it. So I'm obviously just on the right here. I've just got my screen open just with the points and could share the screen, but they're just points and we'll just sort of discuss them as we sort of go through it. I think that's probably easier. I've got 9 main points here and I'm just going to go through them and discuss them individually. So 1, Shopify has a very simple, intuitive platform. Now, a lot of the others also do too. There's WordPress, there's WooCommerce more an add-on, there's Square, there's Magento, but a number of these are more aimed at enterprise, okay? So when I'm making a lot of this, it's more for smaller businesses. So Shopify is very good for small business, and that's why starting out this way is definitely the best way to go, especially for small business, because you've got a 14-day free trial, then it's $29 a month base plan, and then from there as well, you have higher plans based on the size of your business. So, you can go even up to Shopify Plus, which is their enterprise grade solution, right? So it's got scalability, right? So you've got, for whatever circumstance, you've got scalability for your type of business and where it's currently at that time, right? That also explains number 2. One of the big things is it has an in-app store, like it has its own marketplace of apps. So the apps that do a variety of things, fulfillment, logistical fulfillment as an example, automation tools, tagging, custom items tools, file upload tools, just to name a few, email marketing, SMS, review apps, sort of all of those types of things. Nearly anything that you need in addition to the baseline of Shopify, they very much have. And because that's a community-based thing, it works really well, okay? So that is a big one, right? A really big one. A lot of companies, they don't have that because Shopify is the biggest one. You can nearly find any app you'll ever need, okay? All the way down to actually the shipping providers, couriers in your said country, right? Because everyone makes it for Shopify because that's the most heavily sought after. External integrations as well. It has a lot of external integrations as well. So there's unlisted integrations and stuff too. So you basically always have complete flexibility, right? Which is so important. You don't want to, I've seen so many businesses where they can't do XYZ because the company they want to use for some solution doesn't have that integration with their platform because they might be on Wix or something, right? I personally prefer platforms that have a lot of integration. It just makes it easier so you have more choice, okay? That's really, really important, and I find that's really undervalued, and I think that is something that you should very much, it has regular meetups for brand owners all around the world because it's such a big company. You have meetups all around the world, here in Australia, in Melbourne as an example, all the way into other countries all around the world on a regular quarterly basis. Mobile optimized, okay? So your whole website, customer facing as well as your back-end app is very much mobile optimized. It has a lot of filters, analytics. It has everything you sort of need at a very fair price, right? That isn't going to really hurt. And that's why I've worked with a lot of people where they've actually moved from other platforms to Shopify for that. One of the other things that's really amazing about Shopify is because it's so big, it has integration with a lot of paid marketing platforms. So Shopify has integration with Google and YouTube. So Google, YouTube, much the same thing. Facebook, a lot of other platforms you have to manually install code and you might get it wrong. Okay, I've seen it many times. Whereas with this, you just follow a next, and you basically just follow the prompts and it does the work for you. That, as a small business owner, for people that aren't big in marketing, is such a big thing, especially if you want to get your accurate analytics, running an agency and stuff as well. For marketing agencies, it makes it easier, makes it more transparent, right? All these things might not be the most important, but they always become important down the line. So I'm just trying to say that for your future benefit. You don't need to know future coding. So, not having to know future coding is so, actually coding is so important. You can it's out of the box, plug and play. Many of these other platforms, I see a lot of people do use WordPress. WordPress gives a lot of flexibility. For a lot of people that want just a business that can just have their website, have their products, and then sell them. Shopify is very good for that. So that's why you really want to sort of keep that in mind when choosing that. I know that these other platforms can be cheaper or sometimes free, but your time for that $20, $30 a month is far more valuable spending on something like that. It also has all these payment integration platforms, PayPal, buy now, pay later, Afterpay. It has native integration with Stripe. It has Shopify Pay, everything. So you got a wide variety of payment options as well, with a very secure checkout process, which is so important for trust and authority. And it also has great support, right? So if you're not using an agency, but you need support, they have phone, live, email support 24/7, which is really, really handy as a paying customer, so that you can have that sort of support. So, and they're really good support. Obviously, that's an important part of their business model. So they very much focus and emphasize on that. And as I said, if you do, grow your business and you need an agency to help with marketing, let's say like web development or marketing or various elements as well, not just that, but also app providers, has a great partner portal where they can request access and you have that full control. So at the end of the day, you still have the full control of your business, but you also can allow these other businesses to come and support you, okay? Which is really important for security and stability of your business, okay? Those are the main reasons. I know that's not a lot, but trust me, the underlying reasons, especially the integrations, so valuable. I've migrated a lot of people from, for instance, Wix to Shopify, or WooCommerce to Shopify, just because of these core reasons, and that's most of it. And it ends up saving them time and money. Okay, these things save them time and money. Instead of having to find all these custom solutions that take more time, energy to do, you have these solutions. Okay, I'm not affiliated with Shopify, I should add here. I just genuinely think the platform is fantastic, and as someone that has used it quite a lot myself, I can just say it's just a very good platform, right? And don't be off put by the fees, the $29 starting a month. That's actually, in business, very cheap. As you're building your brand, a tiny expense for the flexibility, scalability of what you need, so that you're not limited. Okay, in business you don't want to be limited. So that's why I recommend that. The other platforms, they're also really good in their own right, but for most small businesses, small medium businesses, I'm talking 1 to 5 to 10 man teams, Shopify is absolutely perfect. As I said, even bigger than that, they have a lot of enterprise grade clients too, so their platform is scalable regardless of your size anyway. But I know that most of the people that are watching this and interested in this are sort of small business owners. All right, so that pretty much just explains that. I hope that was helpful. That concludes the end of today's video on why Shopify is the best platform for your brand. I hope you did enjoy this content. If you did enjoy this content, please comment down below and subscribe if you enjoy this, as I plan to do this every single week. If you have any questions or suggestions, of course, as well, please don't hesitate to put that down in the description below. Until then, have a lovely day, take care, and goodbye.